Hello everybody, welcome to Turkish Pod. I'm about to say rest of the track. On the Turkish Pod here with Brandon Wright, Lee Houston. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing okay. This is not Wrestling Tracks, but shout out to Wrestling Tracks since you wanted to put that little, plug in there.
Yes, sir. On Thursdays, by the way, check it out. What's going on with you?
I don't want to sound like an old broken record, but still just getting everything in order.
Yeah.
And I'm back in Phoenix, thank God. I had a friend call me this morning at 6 o'clock this morning. From jail. That was kind of funny. He was like, "Hey, what happened, man?" I had to explain all this, and he was like, "That pretty much." He's like, "You usually don't do that." He was like, "It really must have been nothing." I said, "It wasn't anything." I said, "I kind of basically knew I was gonna have to be let go."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "But," I was like, "How are you doing?" He said, "Nah, man, I got a couple of years in here." I said, "Oh, can't do that."
Oh, he's doing time.
Yeah, he doing time, brother. I was like, "No, can't do that." I said, "That nut was killing." That's true. But, brother, I know I haven't talked to you in a while, and we're kind of doing this on a Tuesday, guys, but we're going to drop it on a Wednesday, because my brother's trying to coordinate himself with, well, to be honest with you, he's doing everything he can to get me on, but it's coordinating himself with my schedule now, because it's kind of messed up.
Mm-hmm.
But how you doing, Lee?
I'm good, man. By the way, this weekend over there in Glasgow, Scotland, and it is Clash of the Castle weekend. We're gonna start Friday with SmackDown, of course. Then Saturday, I believe it's 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock in the morning over here. Live 8 o'clock in Scotland, in Glasgow, Scotland, the Oval Hydro Arena. Clash at the Castle.
Okay.
Now, for the few that's going, for the very few that's going, you get your tickets. Tickets are going fast. You get your tickets at ticketmaster.co.uk. Of course, you got to have your pounds and everything. Ticketmaster.co.uk for the very few that's going, and have a good time.
Oh yeah.
I doubt anybody from the States are going over there, but if you're close by, you go ahead and try to get a ticket if you want to go.
Oh yeah. I know you're not going, because I don't think you ever going to leave the country, but
Hell nah.
He said hell nah. But enjoy yourselves for the people that's listening or is going out there.
I'm saying right now, all the I'm looking at the seating chart here. All the seats in gray are taken. We got all the blue seats starting at 46.75 pounds.
What's the conversion rate on that, brother? Do you know?
I have no idea. Let's see here. 46.75 pounds. How much is that in English?
How much is that in US dollars, brother?
Yeah. Shout out to the king, by the way, because y'all over there. Shout out to His Majesty. This is y'all in Scotland, and he rules over Scotland, so. Hang on a second, here, click just here. So, I'm gonna convert that here. Yeah, I'm using Google, so y'all bear with me for a minute. That like Google being the cheat sheet, man. By the way, all the teachers that say you're not gonna have a calculator forever probably didn't consider a smartphone. You feel me? Hang on, we lost the dear brother, y'all. Y'all, excuse me 1 second.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Forwarded to voicemail, ain't that something? Hey, bro, man, we lost you for a minute.
Sorry about that, Mr. Houston. We got disconnected there, guys. I am back. Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry about that, brother. We got disconnected.
Disconnected, disconnected, this everything. Let's see it. All right, so I'm gonna take this right here. Yeah. By the way, all the teachers said you're not gonna have a calculator forever. They probably didn't imagine one day we have a smartphone one of these days. So, all the teachers say you won't have your calculator forever. Yeah, it's like all smartphone.
But I don't know why you hate math so much.
I know. We ain't gonna be best of friends. I'll tell you that right now. It all started in the third grade. No, that's my one. I don't have many regrets in my life. One thing I do regret. I wish I would have paid. I wish I would have doubled down in third grade. Say pay more attention, especially in math class, because I repeated the grade somewhere. Either third or fourth. No, fourth grade. You feel me? Yeah. I repeated fourth grade because like that kind of messed me up too because like your age was to match your grade was to match your age. So I'm like, last record of school I had, I'm like 17 in the 8th grade. I would have been 18 in the 9th grade. And I stayed at Bishop Academy in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Hold the phone. How many grades did you repeat?
The 4th grade.
And you said what again? Say what the age was?
Like your grade supposed to match your age. By 17, you should be Green River High School by 17.
By 17, was I'm not mistaken, you're supposed to be in the 11 or 12.
Yeah, yeah. You supposed to be ready for college by 17.
Don't do math right now. You fucking me up now.
Yeah.
Messing me up. I ain't even know. I was like, what?
Yeah, I remember I had of course, most of my teachers was white. So, that's not an excuse. I want to put it out there. Most of my teachers was white. I didn't get a black teacher till 5th grade at Bernard Terrace in Baton Rouge. I want to say. No. Miss Jackson at Greenville Elementary School. By the way, that song, Sorry Miss Jackson, will never not be funny because that's hilarious every time I hear that thing about Miss Jackson.
Yeah.
Every time I hear that song, I think about Miss Jackson. I don't know if she live, did, retire. I don't know what she up to. I don't know if she even alive. But shout out to Miss Jackson of Greenville Elementary School.
I gotta honestly say, most of my teachers was white.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, I'm not trying to sound racist right here, but brother, I guess because I went to Park Forest. I remember my shout out to the science teacher, Miss Compton, even though I hated science. Most of my teachers was white because I remember it was a whole it used to be just a bunch of white people working with teachers. I'm sorry, I'm not right there. But I didn't have my first black teacher, I think, until 6th grade, 7th grade.
Well, honestly, it's not your fault because that's how the system. That's how the school assigned you teachers. So it's not your fault you had a white teacher.
Yeah, no, I just didn't want to sound like I was racist and stuff like that, but it was like it was a bunch of white teachers, and then I think as we got up, as you got up, a whole bunch of young black teachers started coming around there because usually used to be an old, like I say, it's either a really old black lady or a real old white lady that was your teacher.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I'm looking it up here. 46.75 pounds. Is $313.90. $313.90.
Oh wow! Yeah, y'all go ahead and enjoy that show. Ain't nothing worth from here.
That's this weekend at Odro Hydro Arena in Glasgow, Scotland. We're gonna start with SmackDown Friday, Clash of the Castle Saturday. Come back to the States. We're gonna have SummerSlam. I believe in July, I want to say. June, July. Let's see, when is SummerSlam here? No, we're going to go to Money in the Bank first. Money in the Bank going to be July 6th at Toronto, Canada, at the Scotiabank Arena. Then we're going to go to my favorite match on the card, by the way, the men and women's Money to Bank ladder match. Very simple. All you got, incapacitate your opponent, climb the ladder, grab the briefcase. Inside the briefcase is a contract for a championship match anytime you want. You have a year to cash it in. So let's say July, we're going to go with last year's winner, Senor Damian Priest, your new world champion, by the way. We're going to go Damian Priest. He won it July 2nd, 2023. You got to July 2nd, 2024 to cash in the contract. He cashed in at WrestleMania against, I believe against, who he cashed in against? Alright, I gotta go back and watch that. He cashed in at WrestleMania to become the World Heavyweight Champion. The Money to Bank contract almost guarantees you a championship opportunity. We're going to go to, this year we're going to go to Toronto, Canada at the Scotiabank Arena. Then we're going to slide over, we're going to stay in Toronto for July 7th, NXT Heat Wave. There's SummerSlam, Brandon, in Cleveland, Ohio, August 3rd. One of the matches on the card I'm looking forward to, Damian Priest or Drew McIntyre faces Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Bayley take on Piper Niven or Nia Jax for the Women's Championship. Then we'll go to Berlin, Germany for Bash in Berlin, Germany. And we're going to cap it all off, Brandon, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for Crown Jewel. Our international pay-per-views over there, and that's our international pay-per-view. But last night, I'm gonna point out NXT Battleground last night, and guess who hosted it all, Brandon? Sexy Red.
Wow.
I was like, of all people, I don't understand why. I really no. Anybody but Sexy Red. Why Sexy Red though, y'all? Sexy Red ain't even sexy.
I think you're funny.
And Sexy Red, like, she's doable, but she's not sexy. You know?
Bro, you can't be saying that, bro. She got sexy in the name.
Yeah, she knew.
I can't believe you agree, though.
You know what? We knew back in the day, hip hop artists earned their name, not just give themselves a name.
I ain't gonna say they never owned their name. They gave themselves their name, but
Because nowadays, little this, little that.
it was good you remembered their name. But if you're not good and you just a one-hit wonder, or we'll say I'm gonna say it like this, I listen to albums. Excuse me. If you're a one-album wonder, you know it is what it is. We're not gonna remember your name, but I don't know. I don't even know how some of these artists. I'm sorry, that's going on to this. I don't even know how some of these artists really become famous or blow the fuck up these days.
Nah, I saw a list of on my Facebook page. I saw a list of girls that are considered sexy in 2024, and Stacey Red was number 7, which is ridiculous. She on the list in the first place. Cardi, she's all right. She cut her fingernail. That's all you need to do. Nicki Minaj, she's passable. She all right.
Hey, Nicki. I'm sorry. Onika, call her by a girl. Nah, Onika got it. I guess that's because I came up in the age when she was actually becoming famous.
Yeah.
And before all the surgeries and all that, she looked okay back then, too. I would have gave her a number, probably number 3.
Yeah.
But,
Now, Meg, she'll do. She all right. She'll do.
Who?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Well, I can't really say nothing about my other Aquarius sister, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just shut up on that. But, yeah.
But anyway,
It's okay, though. I ain't going to lie. She is in the top 5. I will say that.
Bar 6 Radio say she hosted NXT Battleground last night. We barely. Sorry, hang on. We didn't see much of her because I don't think she understands how to host a wrestling product, but we didn't see much of her that night. But anyway, card. I'm gonna read the card here for last night. Is Connie Jordan took on Soruka, Lash Legend, Fallon Henley, Jada Parker, and Meechin to become the brand new NXT North American Women's Champion, NXT Women's North American Champion. Nathan Frazier and Axiom took on OC, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson to retain their I'm about to say WA, NXT Tag Team Championship in NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance. Lola Vice, it was known as NXT Underground, took on Shayna Baszler, a cage fighter. Now, Underground is basically like Fight Club. No ropes. Everybody surrounds the ring. No ropes. And they just go beat the hell out of each other. Whoever's standing is your winner.
Yeah.
Basically like Fight Club. Oba Femi took on Wes Lee and Joe Coffey. Oba Femi is still a North American Men's Champion. Trick Williams defeated Ethan Page. All ego Ethan Page to retain your NXT Championship. And Brandon, this right here was the one match I really cared about on the whole show, Brandon. Roxanne Perez, the NXT Women's Champion. Huh?
Yes, sir. No, go on.
Roxanne Perez, NXT Women's Champion, and her opponent, Brandon. Check this out. A woman from a different company, TNA Wrestling's Women's Knockouts Champion, Jordan Grace. This is big. If you haven't heard that, look Jordan Grace up. If you haven't looked her up, she's pretty talented. She's the current TNA Women's Champion. Had she won the match, she would have been the NXT and TNA Knockouts Champion from a different company. We're having a partnership slowly but surely with TNA Wrestling. That's quite interesting.
It is. Well, brother, I'm about to say that this got something to do with wrestling. I actually, I wasn't watching the show, but they had a little meme of The Rock getting speared by Roman Reigns.
No, that actually happened.
That actually happened?
WrestleMania 40. On accident, of course.
On accident, yeah, they had him yelling. I seen a little meme of that. I knew it happened, but it was a meme. That was funny. They had him yelling.
It was going to go to. He was aiming for Cody Rhodes. And he got The Rock instead. Night 1 of WrestleMania 40. It actually happened, unfortunately. Speaking of Roman Reigns is doing better. He's currently on oral chemotherapy for leukemia. Leukemia remiss 2017. But to make sure everything cool, we got to take oral chemotherapy to calm everything down. He shall be back soon. I want to say by SummerSlam or Survivor Series.
Okay, good.
SummerSlam in August, if not SummerSlam, then Survivor Series in November. He shall be back soon. In the meantime, the replacement tribal chief is Solo Sikoa, and the bloodline has grown stronger and more dangerous, adding 2 new members, which is also part of their family, their Anoa'i family, Tommy Tonga and Afaloga. I've got to pronounce the other guy's name. They're cousins of Haku. Haku is related to Rikishi, related to The Rock. And my God, these children of Haku are dangerous sons of bitches.
Oh, yes.
If you don't know who Haku is, who Haku is, Haku, look it up. That dude's one dangerous dude. Funny story right quick. Huh? Funny story right quick. Roman Reigns was taught how to swim by his uncle and his father, but they took him to the ocean and threw it, either the pool, the ocean, something like that. I want to say the pool. And they threw him in the deep end and said, swim back. True story, Brandon.
Hey, my dad took me to a funny little story too. My dad took me to what it was, Mississippi, or I think that wasn't that Chapel Basin. It was a little freaking Mississippi, bro. And literally just put me in the middle of it, and like the water just came up my head. And he said, "Just float on back." He was like, "Don't float too far though, cause I ain't coming to save you." I was like, "What? Boy, hurry up! Now you got to worry about me swimming no more. I got to swim to get up out of there. That's all I'm gonna say." But that's what actually made me start like liking water and swimming and stuff. But brother, also a little funny little joke. I have this friend named Tyree. He has used to have long dreads, so he cut it off. Bro, dude was a fucking fish when we went to Puerto Rico. And friend was like, I think the longer your hair get, the more water, aqua nigga yet you become. And I was like, bro, what? He was like, yeah, he's an aqua nigga. So we went we went snorkeling, and it was just funny. He was just out there having a grand old time. When I find these videos, I will send them to you. Bro, it was just funny. It is me and my other friend Mark, we was just staying close to the directors and stuff like that, making sure that it wasn't going brown or nothing like that. Because with this is like, if anybody that's been to Puerto Rico, you know that it's 4 parts water.
Oh yeah.
It's surrounded by water. On all sides. So, but the snorkeling was fun. The people was nice. They don't know how to drive. Another funny story, somebody hit my rental when I was out there and literally moved the car, and I came back, I'm like, what the fuck happened? He was like, yeah, they just hit the car. I was like, what? In rain? Yeah. I was like, boy, this car, you don't know how to drive.
Man, speaking of Puerto Rico, I want to shout out to Bethany Church in the Puerto Rico campus. It's called Ecclesia Bethany, Puerto Rico. They don't have a building at the moment because they're meeting somebody's house. But if you ever go to Puerto Rico, check them out. They're renting right now. But by the time if you go over there, she have their own building. But right now, San Juan, Puerto Rico, 00926, Tenemos Cafe at 3:30 p.m. Serviso at 4 p.m. I'm going to see if I can translate it to English and read that better. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
So I can translate it to English. I did not. Nah. I mean, just fit my culture, but I can't do that. I'll go translate. Give me 1 second here.
I'll take your time.
Let's see if I can put that in English over here. From Spanish to English. Let's see here. All right. Okay, there you go. This is the English version of it. We have coffee at 3:30 p.m., service at 4 p.m. Children's ministry, ages 2 to 12 during those service hours. Okay, that's what it is. If you're in the Puerto Rico area, you got kids. They got children's church for them in the Bethany Ecclesia. The address again, I just had it in my hand. The address again is Barbara Ann. Hang on a second. Barbara Ann Rosler Memorial, San Juan, Puerto Rico, 00926. If you're ever in the Puerto Rico area, check it out.
Well, I will say this. I will check it out, brother, because I'm actually going to be going back to Puerto Rico.
Now, by the time you get there, it might have their own building by that time, but the renting and that the memorial arena. Yeah. Oh, back to this right quick, Brandon. A little story time. With your folks right here.
All right, go ahead on, because I got to update you on something, too.
Have you ever had a girl stay overnight at any point in time?
Have I ever had a girl stay overnight? Like at
Like whether you Sonya live with you. Well, basically when we were younger, basically.
I'm gonna say yes, I have. I've had multiple. But I need to be careful what I say. But if Sonya ever listens, she might get mad and mess me up.
Well, shit, we grown now. What she gonna do?
I don't know about your mama, but my mama still beat my ass, and I mean that in all like as that sentence came out my mouth. That was a literal sentence. She will beat my ass. Now I had about two or three girls stay there, but never while my mom was there. Never known to her.
Oh, gotcha. Well,
so I'm gonna say it like that.
This might shock you. I told the story before. This might shock you. I've actually had a girl stay over my house one time that would never happen again. I remember I was trying to pick. It was 2011, 12, one of those 2 years, 11 to 12. Like late 11 going to 2012. I needed a cell phone. Of course, I'm Team Android at the time. I need a new cell phone. So we go to Walmart. We lollygagging at Walmart. We look up. Oh, snap, it's getting late. So we went around 7 o'clock. 7, 8 o'clock. We look up. Oh, snap, it's getting late, man. Too late to bring her home. So we brought her to my house. Crashed on the couch. Of course, she's up on the couch. I was to my room. So I'm sitting there asleep. She scared the hell out of me. Kissed me good night. I wish that kiss would last longer. Kissing me good night. As the first and the last time, a female stayed in my house overnight. The first and the last time.
No. Remember what your mom said. Now, when you woke up that morning, you still a virgin.
No, that's different. That's a different story.
Oh, that's different time?
Huh?
That's a different time?
Yeah.
Oh, then it was 2 times then. Look at my brother. I'm so proud of you.
But this time, like, we coming from Walmart. It's too late to bring her home. Like, wait, it's like 11 going on 12. Too late to bring her home. So she sat on the couch. I sat to my room. Came in my room, give some kisses, and went back to the couch. In the morning, brought her back home in the morning. And
look at my brother. I'm so proud of you. Now I ain't even know that. I ain't know about that one. I thought all that was the same. But okay.
Nah. Now the one you talking about, we were in my room. At the time, I had the TV on the outside. I had TV outside my room. Like the way my house was set up, you had to go my room in the back area. You had to pass the kitchen to get to my room. So
we was right next door to the kitchen. If he wanted to sneak in the icebox, he know he could.
Yeah. So we watching YouTube. I think we watched YouTube or something on her phone, and we just fell asleep. And next thing you know, I wake up. I caught her to sleep. We watching something on her phone, movie or something. It's some either stupid YouTube video or movie or whatever. And I woke up, get some water. Mom was like, "You still a virgin?" I was like, "Yeah."
How do you answer that, guys? That's what's funny. When LA is uncomfortable, his voice gets airy, which is funny as hell. Yeah. Why are you asking me this? Why? This is uncomfortable to ask questions.
Nah. And by the way, I'm not knocking anybody that's keeping their virginity. More power to you. I'm just saying, either way it is.
Yeah, brother. I remember. I don't know if I did tell you this one, but I probably told it to you, but I didn't tell you how it ended. But there was one girl. I think her name was either Chelsea or something like that. Well, I'm gonna put it like this: a real gentleman ain't gonna say the real name, but I think that is the real name. I think I snuck her in back when I was like in middle school. Nah, you know you gotta be a deviant at this point if you coming through the window. And you know in Louisiana, where we stayed at the time, it's considered the hood. Me and LA. Mm-hmm. And when you gotta take the air conditioner, no, brother, I didn't tell you this one. when you gotta take the air conditioner out the window to let somebody in, and then put the air conditioner back in the window, and you know you doing something.
Yeah.
Hey, she came in there, spent the night, and at the time, I think my mom was in corrections. She was actually, and she did 12-hour shifts. We had a great time watching movies, just Netflixing and chilling. That'll give you all the information you need to know right there.
Oh yeah.
And literally, bro, I knew my mom was coming home at 6. I knew I needed to be up by like literally. As we're walking, bro, this is crazy because Capitol, you knew what Capitol was, brother. Everybody,
Oh yeah, I live around the corner from Capitol.
Yeah, that's right, the corner from Capitol. Like, we all within walking distance.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, but me and her got up at like 5:30, had 30 minutes to get dressed, take baths, all this good stuff. Brother, when I tell you when my mom was coming home, I swear to God, I treated that girl like my neighbor. I was like, oh, you swear to get you know, all the time, we just for tonight. We just Netflix and chill.
Wait, your neighbor say what?
I pretend like she was my fucking neighbor. I'm like, all the time, we just Netflix and chill. This girl stays literally on the other side of town. So, brother, to tell you where she stayed in Sherwood.
Oh. Oh, wow.
You know where Sherwood is.
Oh, yes.
So you know how far that is.
Let me tell you something. If a girl came that much to come to my house, we're not gonna just sit around talking. Now we getting it in.
Look, again, we live.
Yeah.
Or I can say it like this: we got to that Hulu and then started doing some voodoo. But it was nice, bro.
I'll tell you this.
Look, I gotta say this. Shout out to Chester. You a real one. You a real one.
I'll tell you this right here. This is something to this day.
From that fence, you was a real one.
Yeah. To this day, Brandon. My grandfather don't know this to this day, Brandon. It's back. We gotta go back to the 80s. My grandparents had like a nice van they were traveling in, right? My mom and company, I ain't gonna say who, but my mom and company, they took the van for a nice little joyride. And to this day, 30, 40 years later, my grandpa had no idea about it.
Hey, brother, I know you have never been this rebellious before, but I remember sneaking in my mom's car one time. Now, today I wouldn't do it, and I don't know what the hell was I thinking when I was younger, because, like, when I would take her car, because this happened multiple times, I don't usually share these stories because I used to get cussed out or get my ass severely whacked. But I rolled my mom's car out the driveway, took the car. I want to drive ride, I want to go mess with a few friends and stuff like that. And literally, I remember coming back to the house, my mom was like, bitch, you should have just asked. Like, she was so nonchalant with it that it killed me. She was like, you should have just asked.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, how you know I took it? I know I put it back, bro. You know what? You actually kind of like, okay, so I can do better next time. Wait, how did you know I took it? She's like, Brandon, the car has a mileage. You got she's like, you got the mileage thing on it. She's like, I can tell that somebody drove my car. She said, and that's if I wanted to be like really technical about it. She was like, but then, she's like, if you're gonna take my shit, at least put some gas in the motherfucker. Because when you come back, and it's like, it's down a few lines, that's how I know this bitch been missing. Because when I get out the car, the first thing I look at is the gas meter. Bro, this shit was so funny. It was, bro, just imagine me sitting there with the dump, what? I'm sorry, as my ex would say, I can say it now, all that shit's over with that dick look on my face, like, oh. So when I leave, put some gas in it.
Yes, indeed.
Bro, that was I ain't gonna lie. That's gotta be the most rebellious I've been when I was taking my mom's car.
I wouldn't say that rebellious, but like the dumbest thing I did of many things. Everybody don't remember progress reports. You remember progress reports?
Yeah.
I took my grade was not appealing at the time, so I had the brilliant idea of forging her signature with it. Now when I did it, I instead of my mom's name is Tinia, I put the Disney D and have her sign it by the signature, but it was the Disney D.
You funny as hell.
Like I talk about is like you ever watch a Disney movie, old school Disney movie, Tinkerbell comes and signs Disney.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I did. I did the Disney D, and on top of that, it was horrible. On top of that,
yeah, you need your ass for it.
And I turned it in. I had the nerve. I had the audacity to turn it in.
Yeah, boy,
all
you need to go.
like, bruh, all sitting there, all proud, just turned it in. Like, here you go, confident in everything.
Confident.
Now, unfortunately for me, my teachers know my handwriting very, very well. And every last teacher said to me, you got doctor's handwriting. In other words, the handwriting sucks.
Yeah.
And I was required to have a computer. The school got me, not got me, but I had I had a little computer for handwriting, because my handwriting is horrible. And I was required to use that every class but math, because you'll need that for math. But every class but math, you use your little computer.
Mm-hmm.
And like, this is before I got the little computer. So I signed the Disney D. So now it says DINIA. And with the Disney D on it. And
with the Disney D on the Dana. What the fuck?
Well, my teacher saw that. When I took a paper, she graded with previous some kind of paperwork with my original handwriting on it. Compared the two. Oh, this is foolish. And me and my mom had quite a time fellowship.
I know what that meant.
Yeah. Now, most of you don't.
But you need, okay, think about it. Because, again, I done forged my mom's signature on a couple things, too. What you should have did, and this one used to, like, tear me up, because I write in cursive so much that people are not used to seeing me write in print.
Yeah.
And then I used to have, shout out to Kevin, too, man, Kevin Honeycutt. Because, literally, me and Kevin used to be an old English writer, and he used to be an old English writer, and he got me into writing, like, an old English style. So I used to know how to forge my mom's signature pretty fucking well. Until you can, like, well, it got so bad one time, I'll never forget this shit. Like, you got your ass before you to Neil's signature. So I was my ass forging the whole document.
Wow.
I was on that fucking field trip to Space Center or some shit like that. Boy, Sonya told my ass. I'll never forget that. I was talking to my daddy that day. I wasn't so with me now. Because you just going a little too hard. I'm about ready to fight.
Man, I tell you, bro, like, I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something.
I did a lot of dumb shit, but drinking all the fucking coffee creamer, that was stupid. I'm sorry.
Huh?
That was just dumb. Like, drinking all the coffee creamer, you got your ass, you literally missed the show of your life for that. I ain't gonna bring up the library situation, because, they was gonna whoop your ass for that. Brother, you just did a lot of shit that was dumb as fuck.
Oh, yeah. I remember, like, seeing the concert thing. Like, those who don't know, at the time, Billy Graham was alive and well at the time. He was in his 70s. And, like, he's an old man, but he's a cool old man. When he spoke, you listen, you know what I'm saying? So, there's a concert, one night only. My church's youth band, Deluge, Pastor Jonathan Stockstill, was going to lead worship that night. Billy Graham himself was going to preach. He was able to travel with them. And it's going to be lit. And I missed it. Now, the punishment was, I drink all the coffee creamer. And I said, now, it was just one time she would let it slip. I did this a bunch of times. Drink all the coffee creamer a bunch of times. I had enough of this. So, if it's just one time, that wouldn't be a problem.
Get yours over.
Yeah. So, Mom said, look, I got two options for you. I can punish you now, you get it over with, or I can punish you later. If I do it later, you're gonna regret it. I say, okay, give it to him now. You can't go to the concert.
I already pretty much figured that.
No, it's like I can punish you now. I can punish you later. If I punish you later, you gonna regret it. So I take it now. You can't go to the concert. And mind you, there was no live streaming back then.
Hell no. Trust me, I know.
It was 2006, 2007, right around that year. So there was no live stream. You missed it. It was one night only. And because of their schedules, Billy Graham's schedule, Daly's schedule, it was indeed one night only.
Yeah.
And ever since then, Lord have mercy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't piss your mind off.
Oh, yeah.
I used to wish I was you sometimes, though, because Chanel used to say damn near yes to anything. Well, she still do it. I'm an adult now. She still tell me yes to damn near anything. And you be like, no, she gonna tell you no. I'm like, nah. Now, Sonya is gonna tell you no. You already know this. Come on. I love my mama Sonya. I'm like, boy, Sonya mean as fuck. Mm-hmm. Sonya tell me no to every fucking thing. I think just because.
Yeah.
Shit.
No,
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you thinking about talking back to Sierra?
No.
Why? I just wanted to put that in there.
That was then. This is now. I'm good.
Give her a shot.
Nah.
Shot.
I'm all right.
I just had what it was.
God bless her heart and all her parts, but I'm good. God bless your heart and all your parts, but nah.
I just had my friend Denzel call me from the one from New Orleans. I don't know if you remember him. We went to school with him. But he was like, yo, I want you to talk about your age. I was like, boy, fuck no. I'm not doing that. I'm like, I done went to jail for a motherfucker. That's the one thing I don't do. You don't put the police in my business. Shit, but that is what it is. Well, brother, is that all we got today before you have to go do your little editing and upload this?
Well, I was going to recap The Chosen right quick. If you.
Oh, go ahead on.
By the way, you catch the episodes in the Chosen app. You already have it uploaded. If you don't have it, download it. Absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for if you shop in the Chosen gift shop. I'm not singing that like Dallas Jenkins does, but thechosenshop.com. Thechosengiftshop.com. But anyway, episode 3 is quite interesting. So it all starts. John and James go to the parents' house, and they keep recapping what happened at the gates of hell. How Simon is now Peter. He's getting more responsibility, and Simon's now Peter getting more responsibility, and what am I saying? Okay, and there's like James' mom. Their mom was like, so y'all get any responsibility or name change? No. Like, how you gonna do? She had some kind of attitude. Like, how she gonna do? How you gonna do that to people, not to y'all? I'm like, I don't know. So this is basically the scripture where they go to Jesus. In the kingdom, can we sit on your right and your left hand? And they're about to ask Jesus the next episode, can we sit on your right and your left side in the kingdom? And Jesus in this scenario, Jesus gonna say, look, y'all not pick up, I'm laying down. Very soon I'm gonna die one day. I'm gonna die soon. Jesus told them all kind of ways about his upcoming crucifixion. He tell them figuratively, literally, and they still not getting it. So they meanwhile also Rayma and Thomas are planning their betrothal, their wedding, and all that stuff. And Jesus getting ready to preach a sermon. I got a sermon for the high priest, for the priests, because they going too far. They need to hear this stuff. It's basically, that scripture says, woe to you Pharisees, how You have ceased to honor in the synagogues, but meanwhile your personal life is jacked up. People honor you in the streets of the synagogues, but your personal life is a mess. So Jesus, they go over to the right in front of the temple area. There's a guy been blind since birth. Jesus asks Big James to get some water. He goes over to the guy. You want to be healed? Yeah. So he kneels down, grabs some dirt, spits in the dirt. I know it's disgusting. Spits in the dirt. It uses that to make mud. Puts in the eye of the guy. All right, James came over just in time. Come over to the water. Wash your eyes out. Wash his eyes out. You heal him. And the priest's like, wait a minute, you can't do it on the Sabbath. Not on the Sabbath, you don't. Hey man, look, the Sabbath. God made the Sabbath for you. Now God made the Sabbath for you. Now you for the Sabbath. And like Jesus lowered the Sabbath and all that stuff. So Jesus did start going from there. Y'all priests are so lofty. Y'all see all that in the bag of chips. Really you ain't squat. And Jesus like y'all do nothing to help the people. You here for your own selfish gain and everything. And the more Jesus goes, the more they agree with Jesus. And then it gets chaotic. So now the Roman centurion there, he can handle everybody. We used to James word to Quintus, the head Roman over there. He's like the mayor. And he goes see what's chaos. Jesus starting all this stuff. Arrest Jesus. He said, "No, I ain't doing that." Arrest Jesus. No, I ain't doing that. Hey, he calls another soldier. Arrest him for but basically it's called as a word for it at the time. It's called defiance. Basically, I'm trying to find a clip of that here. They can explain better than I can. Hang on a second.
All right.
Well, so in the middle of all this chaos, they wish Jesus out of there. They wish Jesus out of there. All the disciples got out. Thomas turns back to grab Rhema. The soldier. 50. I can't. Can I find the short one? All right. If I can find the short one, that'd be great. I can't. All these reviews. I need the actual video. Okay. Well, when y'all get a chance to check out the Chosen Season 4 episode 3. But anyway, so Thomas grabs Rhema, and they're about to go. The soldier takes Quintus out his sword, and he's aiming for Thomas, but got Rhema, and the sword sticking through Rhema. He pulls it out. She's dying. One of the soldiers take Quintus to get him out of there. And he sit there in shock for a minute, like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? And Rhema dies. Now this is the problem people have, man. This is why people are so angry. Well, not angry, but this is why people are frustrated, a little bit angry. It's not that Rhema died. It's that Thomas asked Jesus to bring her back. And Jesus said, no, it's not her time.
Yeah.
Like, when it's not her time, and it's not her time of resurrection.
Yeah.
And Thomas got mad at Jesus. Like, come on, man. Like, she had to die. You can bring her back. No. And Jesus basically, what that goes to say, this is why earlier in the episode they show David and Bathsheba. David's baby was dying, and he's begging God to heal him, and the baby died anyway. It's not that God would. It's not that God couldn't. It's that He wouldn't. God either will or He won't. You were younger. You asked your mama for something, mostly your mama, and she said maybe, but she really saying is no. But she said maybe. We'll see. I'll think about it. God is decisive.
If Sonya says maybe, I already know that means no.
God is decisive.
Either maybe or I think about it.
Yeah.
That's a no.
So when God says no, that means no. It's like God don't do. We'll think. I'll think about it. We'll see. No, we ain't seen no. Nothing. The answer is no.
Yeah.
So
either yes or no.
there's songs, either he will or he won't. There's no maybe with God. Either he will or he won't. And when Jesus came down here, it was not it was not promised to heal and resurrect everybody. If that's the case, John the Baptist and his earthly father Joseph will be first in line for resurrection. If that's the case. And it's not the case. Look, Jesus, he didn't promise to heal everybody.
No, he didn't promise to heal everybody. You're right.
Now, he can, but he didn't promise to heal everybody. There was a time he went to his own hometown, Nazareth. He's born in Bethlehem, but grew up in Nazareth. And the unbelief in there was so ridiculous, man. People was too close with Jesus, for one thing. He was too familiar with Jesus. They're too close with Jesus. They grew up with Jesus. Like, imagine being an old person and you change Jesus' diapers one time. And you tell Jesus, you tell Jesus, I am the way, the truth, and the light. No one comes to Father but through me. The unbelief in that place was ridiculous. You know? That's like Brandon told me he's a millionaire. And I know Brandon all my life. The unbelief, Jesus couldn't do nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's the major frustration in The Chosen. But oh, buckle up, Buttercup. We just getting started, man. There will be plenty more disappointing episodes of The Chosen. There'll be plenty more controversial sometimes episodes of The Chosen. The Bible, first of all, The Chosen is not the Bible. The Chosen is not the Bible. All we're doing is an entertainment show based on Bible characters that exist in the Bible, and we're putting it in our imagination of what it would be, what it would have been like. Dallas Jenkins never said we doing straight Bible. There's, in fact, the life of Jesus and The Chosen. There's some things we can't do. I was disappointed, Brandon, when I learned we're not doing the Mount Transfiguration. That sucks, Brandon.
It does.
And if you don't know what the Mount Transfiguration is, basically, Jesus goes to the mountain. We have John, James, and Peter. And he goes and he transfigures before them. And God said, this is my son who I'm well pleased. Listen to him. But on the mountain, Jesus comes to Elijah and Moses. And they're talking, and here comes Peter, like, Peter mistakes the magnitude of this event. Hey, Lord, why don't we build three tents for y'all? You, Elijah, and Moses. And Jesus had to correct him. I got to go back where he was at. But that would cost a lot of money, first of all, if we were to do the Mount Transfiguration. That costs a lot of money that we don't have. I keep saying we, but the chosen community, we don't have that kind of money. Because the whole show, the whole series based on crowdfunding. So we don't have that kind of money for all that. But we will do the resurrection, the crucifixion. We're either going to have it mentioned or we're going to actually show you the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee. Now, my math calculations, we have 7 seasons of The Chosen. They're filming season 5 now.
Yeah. Right now, right?
Season 4 is already done. We just releasing it 2 episodes a week. They're filming season 5 now. We got 2 seasons left. Yeah. 5, 6, and 7. Done with season 4. Season 4 is available on Sunday and Thursdays, 7 o'clock, sometimes 6 o'clock, and Sunday, and 8:30 on Thursday. On the Chosen app. And now, this episode, you watch the live stream. This episode, you stick around for the last 5 minutes so you can hear the explanation from Dallas Jenkins. When you watch The Chosen, you can hear the explanation after the episode on the live stream. So at least the first 5 minutes, you understand why we did what they did. Now, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I want to thank Brandon for finally being on the show.
I'm sorry, brother. I got to get back into the scheduling, man, because usually we do this on Wednesdays, but today was better than anything. At least you got time to edit this time.
Oh, yeah. By the time you hear this, it will be Wednesday by the time you hear this.
All right.
Happy Wednesday to you, everybody.
Yeah, happy Wednesday to you, and shout out to Dom because I know you listening.
That's it.
All right, brother.
All right, man. Appreciate it.